Surface area for a triangular prism is a little bit different. Once again, I would suggest trying to use the squares and then trimming them in order to be able to make an estimate. So again, what I'd like you to do is find an estimate of the surface area and then work out the actual. So to work out the actual, we need to have all of our measurements. And once again, much like the rectangular prism, I've separated everything into sections. So, now that I've measured everything, and that probably should say centimeters, don't want to be terribly lazy and leave off all my units, is now I need to work out the area for each one. Now, the triangles, remember, triangles are half a rectangle. That's how triangles are formed. So therefore, they're going to be half the usual area that we measure. So area 1 for a rectangle, if you remember, is half times the base times by the height. So it's 1/2 of 5.5, because that's the base along here. I've just put the line up here because I didn't want to draw all over my triangle. So it's 1/2 times 5.5 times 4.7, which thankfully I've got some buttons to help me out here. And they're fancy buttons, fancy. So 1/2, or remember as a calculator, 0.5 times 5.5 times 4.7 is equal to 12.925 square centimeters. And that's going to be the same area as triangle 2. Now, why do I know that? Well, if that triangle was a different size to that one, then it wouldn't be able to fold up, and it would have this flat bit and go blah, 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 blah. No, we won't have any of that. So, area 3 is just a rectangle, and it is 5.5 times by 10.7, which is 58.85 square centimeters. Now, it looks like that should be the same size as each of these, but they're slightly different. A4 and A5, which are the same here because they need to close over the top, are slightly wider. So 5.6 times 10.7, which is 10.7, is 59.92, and that is the same as area 5. So to find the surface area, it's just a matter of adding all these numbers together. So to find the surface area, it's equal to 12.925 plus 12.925 plus 58.85 plus 59. Don't want to mark that up. 59.92. And once again, I'm going to leave you to go and figure out that answer. But the question is, of course, how can I make this quicker? Well, I've got two sides of the same, Perhaps finding one side and multiplying it by 2 could be a very good way to make this quicker. I don't know, that sounds like crazy talk. I'll let you try to figure that one out.